Welcome to a video from digital-lifestyle.com. This video I'm going to look at this wireless N repeater router. If you've ever had problems where you've got a dead spot in your house or something like that where your wireless doesn't quite reach, then you can use a device like this, which is a wireless repeater. The idea being is this picks up your existing Wi-Fi and then boosts it further away from your current Wi-Fi. So if it doesn't reach into one room, you can plug this into a room where it does reach, that's a bit nearer the room where it doesn't reach, and it will amplify that signal through or repeat it out to that other room. So what I'm going to do is unbox it now and we'll have a look what it can do. So here's there's the router or the repeater, and we have an Ethernet cable as well, so you can actually use it as an access point. So like I said earlier, the idea of this is you've got your main Wi-Fi access point, which is transmitting Wi-Fi around your home or your business or wherever you are, and let's say that one of the bedrooms it doesn't pick up the Wi-Fi, but on the hallway near the bedroom you can pick up the Wi-Fi. So you plug this into the hallway, it picks up your existing signal and then retransmits that around, so the bedroom where it didn't pick up the signal now does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair this up with my Wi-Fi, and we'll just check their instructions and see the best way of doing it, and then we'll see if it actually does make a difference. So what I'll do is I'll plug this in now, and I'm going to use the browser setup, and we'll have a look at some of the options on there. It has got WPS, which WPS is kind of the automatic mode. So you press the WPS on your router, and any American listeners, I know it's router, you pronounce it, router in the UK. So you press the WPS button on your router downstairs, you press it on here, and it should pair up without you having to do anything. But I'm actually going to have a go at using the browser and see what we can do with it. Okay, I've got this plugged in now, and you can see here we've got the wireless N. Now, before I start, I'm going to be demonstrating this as a repeater, but there is something else that it will do. It'll actually work as a router in its own right. So if you've got cable modem or something like that, you can plug the Ethernet wire from your cable modem into the access or into this little device, the access point, and put it into access point mode, which will then mean it just works as a wireless router. So it's not doing any amplification or anything else, it's just working as an access point. So if you've got an Ethernet port and you want to change it and you want to become wireless, then that's how you do it. So just to give you an idea of what the difference it actually makes. Here you can see TARDIS Wi-Fi is a router downstairs. I've got a few different Wi-Fi networks set in and do some testing. So you can see there it's got a couple of bars, and that means I've got a bit of a weak signal. Now it's usually okay in here, but if I went a bit further away that would start to drop out. But look here, there's the wireless N1, that's the device that we're testing, which is in this room, but that's picking up the signal from downstairs and will eventually allow us to get through this back to my other router downstairs. So it'll give me a full strength in this area, where before I only had the weak strength. So I'm going to connect to this now and we'll just have a quick look at the settings. Okay, so I've put the IP address in there that it's defaulted to, which is 192.168.10.253. Like I said earlier, if you use the WPS button, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to go through there. So I'm going to log into this now and we'll do a manual setup on it. Okay, so here's the settings page now. So you can see I've got it, you can choose your mode, and here currently showing you the IP ranges and things like that with no DHCP. We're not connected to anything at the moment, I just plugged it in. So let's go through in repeater mode and we'll use the wizard. Let's have a look at that. So what it's going to do now, it's going to find existing Wi-Fi's. Let's select the one with the weakest signal, which will do the FBI one. Now it's going to need to know my key for the FBI. So now I've put the key in now, it's saving that and it's going to reboot it, and then it's going to pair it with my existing Wi-Fi. So now I'm going to connect to the access point. It's asking for my password, which is should be the existing one. Okay, so we're on the internet now, and let's just check which Wi-Fi we're on. We're on that wireless N that I mentioned before, so that shows we're connected. Look at the signal strength there. I've got full signal strength. On the one that I extended, which is the FBI one, that was on 2. So I've got a really strong signal in this area, picking up from the router on the other side of the house, and of course it means now that I can go that much further out. If you imagine Probably the best way. You've got 2 circles. That's one. That's one area coverage. This is the new one. You put them together, you can, if they overlap, you've got a much bigger circle of coverage. I'm probably doing a really bad job of explaining that, but I think hopefully you'll get what I mean. They do have a little diagram of it on here, which you can probably just make out. So there's my router at home, the downstairs one, and there's that sort of circle extending out of that, and that's exactly what I've done. So it's great, it works. It's that simple. You saw me then having to put a couple of settings in. If you use the WPS button, you don't have to use it at all. It just works. Of course, there are other things you can do with it, and one of those being that you can change it into a repeater mode. Oh, sorry, we'll change it from the repeater mode. You can change it into an access point mode, which is, like I said, you can just plug into your cable modem or your or router or anything else, and it creates a new Wi-Fi access, or a new Wi-Fi network that you can connect to. But it's really that simple. Very easy, nice and easy to use. I really like it. So it's a nice simple device, and it's got the network port on the bottom as well, which I think you could actually just use as a to plug the Ethernet cable in. I'll unplug it and show you actually. So as well as having the WAN port which connects to the router, you don't have to use that way. You can plug a cable into there, and maybe you've got a device that doesn't have Wi-Fi on it, then plug that, use this, get it paired up, and then the lead from there into your device, and you've got Wi-Fi enabled. So it's a really nice little device. Full price and everything on the digitallifestyle.com when I finish the review. We've got the network indicator lights going on there, which show you everything that's going on. So you can use it in the different modes, and really simple, works really well. Nice boost of the signal. I think I should be able to get right the way outside with this with no problem at all. So thanks for watching this video, and you can see more devices, networking devices, laptops, tablets, all sorts on the digitallifestyle.com.